What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 24 online CFM game. We are now in week 14 of the 2024 season here in the Premier Madden League. The top of the NFC West division is getting crowded. It's a three-way all-out brawl between our Los Angeles Rams, our opponent this week, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Arizona Cardinals. Our Rams are barely in first place as it stands right now, but the next couple of weeks are going to dictate everything for the division and for our season. With us playing the Seahawks twice in the next 4 weeks, with games in between against the Arizona Cardinals and the first place team in the NFC Conference, the Green Bay Packers, our Rams have a chance to be the absolute heroes and come out in first place in the division and maybe even the conference, or be absolute zeros and miss the playoffs completely. We have a Sunday night bout against Seattle to worry about now, but we have to worry about life without Aaron Donald. As you guys may remember, in our most recent game before the bye week against the Miami Dolphins, Aaron Donald suffered a knee cartilage tear. He's out until week 18. As we are underway on Sunday Night Football, life without Aaron Donald begins for our Los Angeles Rams. We didn't think we would come to this point already, but we have to figure out what we can do without Donald, because remember, in our most recent game, we blew a 4-quarter lead. We got to figure out how to win without Aaron Donald if we want to have a chance at making playoffs. And a lot of that burden might fall on this young offense being led by the rookie quarterback Jalen Henderson, the veteran running back Antonio Gibson, and the cast including Kirk Merritt. 3rd down and 1. Henderson, good job in the pocket and finding the 3rd string tight end Tyler Conklin sprung into action because Hunter Henry suffered a nick and a bruise, but he's alright. He's back in the game as we get picked off on the very next play. Devin Witherspoon away from Cooper Kupp, away from everyone, and into the end zone he goes. The second-year corner making a statement for the Seattle Seahawks, who are looking for first place in the division with a win today. In fact, with a win today, there would be a 3-way tie for first place in the division. So a lot can go haywire right now. And for our Rams, so far, we've done a good job inside the NFC West. We are 3-0 against the division opponents right now, but it can all go awry with one wrong step today. Oh, that's not going to help. 2nd down and incompletion. A rocky start for the offense. 3rd down, out the shotgun, giving it to Gibson. Trying to find a lane, but that's Devin Bush, the former Pittsburgh Steeler, with the tackle, plugging up the gap, and we're forced to punt the ball away. And, you know, we talked about the offense has to step up without Aaron Donald, knowing that we're going to have some gaps defensively. So far, no bueno, as Kenneth Walker, one of the most feared running backs in the league, one of the most elusive players, the K9. We expect him to be a part of the action. Grant Delpit forcing himself into the action. A pick 6 for the Rams to answer the pick 6 by Seattle. Your touchdown has been granted by Mr. Delpit, not Jakeem Grant. Grant Delpit with the pick 6, a big play forced by the Rams defense. And maybe we were looking at the wrong aspect. Maybe it wasn't the offense. Maybe we have to find out who's going to step up on this defense. And maybe who better than Grant Delpit, who made a statement in week 2 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a heroic 4th quarter to win that ball game. Who can step up on this side of the ball? How about some players stepping up on Kenneth Walker, forcing a 3rd down? Sam Howell scanning and picked off. Bo Braid, the rookie safety, with the theft. Okay, a rookie stepping up as well. Cooper Kupp, we know Cooper Kupp can answer the bell when he's called upon, and even though we had a pick 6 targeting Kupp, that's not going to deter us from going to number 10 at all throughout the game. Great starting field position after the pick, but Jalen Henderson sacked on 1st down. Jalen Henderson has been very good at escaping the pocket, but sometimes when you try to step up in that pocket, you take a sack, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd down and 13. Henderson missing the open man. That was Gibson, and that should have been a 1st down. Instead, we put Chase McLaughlin, who continues his perfect 2024 campaign, putting another 3 points up and in. Points off of turnovers are good. but missed opportunities hurt, and that was a missed opportunity. And once again, just the lumps that we take with starting Jalen Henderson. We knew what we were getting into at the start of the season. We put a really decent team, really decent Rams team on the field, but it came at the cost of the most important position on the field, the quarterback position, where we drafted, I believe, a 64 overall there in Jalen Henderson, and we're paying the price. But in that decent team, we're hoping for other players to step up all around to help contribute as we hold the 3-point lead. But Seattle on the move. This is Sam Howell, the former Washington Commander, who is supposed to be the backup quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, but with an injury to their usual starter, rookie Bo Nix out of Oregon, Sam Howell is in for this game and for the rest of the season. Bo Nix is gone. Sam Howell is the face of the franchise. Geno Smith nowhere to be found. So here's Sam Howell on 3rd down and long, going down low to Walker, making a man miss, but not before Kobe Durant makes the open field tackle. 4th down, Seattle on the field. Are they going to go for it? No plans to go for it. They end up getting a false start, but they looked like they had no intentions to get that snap off truly, and they end up taking the field goal to tie the game about 3 minutes into the second quarter. So now that both teams have thrown pick sixes and the flow of this game has settled down a little bit, now the chess match truly begins amongst two of the top teams in the division, in the conference. And I mean, at this point, you just don't want to make that mistake. We've already made that mistake. We already threw the pick six. You want to throw jabs. You don't want to take a haymaker and miss as Jalen Henderson is scrambling. And there's that part of Jalen's game that we talked about that got us in trouble earlier, taking the sack. But the bright side is when Jalen's able to escape the pocket and get those first downs with his legs. That play is going to count to Hunter Henry. We declined the penalty. It was on Seattle. Next play, there it is again. Jalen tries to step up. Jalen takes the sack from Jordan Brooks. And, you know, how many times do we have Jalen step up before we just need him to be a pure pocket passer, especially when 10's on the field? Cooper Kupp shimmying, shaking for the first down and more. Kirk Merritt trying to get the ground game established. Hasn't been too much of an aid so far today. Merritt in the screen game outside. And that speed able to catch the edge to the first down to the 13-yard line. Whoop, whoop. Jalen Henderson outside and in. Jalen Henderson. Fireworks erupt in Rams house. Jalen on the design quarterback run. 2 jukes, springing him free. And it's a touchdown. It's the lead. And after the PAT, a 7-point lead. And I mean, we've seen those kind of plays backfire. And I guess that's just the story of us, right? We are going to take those chances with Jalen Henderson, for better or for worse. And you just got to ride that yo-yo effect up and down. And it's a roller coaster. It is what it is, at least to a lot of the games that we've been involved with all season long. A lot of close bouts. A lot of up and down affairs as we have Sam Howell handing off to Kenneth Walker. Outside, back in. Kenneth Walker juking, jiving down to the 39-yard line. But you see Walker's numbers, 10 for 42. We're doing a decent job on him so far. Not letting him escape for the big runs. But as you guys may remember, against Devon Achane and the Miami Dolphins, eventually Achane got loose once Aaron Donald got hurt. That is the fear. Without 99 plugging up the gap, without that inside stuff, without that under pressure, who's going to step up? Under a minute to go in the first half. Seattle taking a lot of time before getting this play off, taking all the play clock. I don't even know they're going to get this snap off, and they don't think they can because they burned their second of 3 timeouts with 44 seconds remaining. Empty set. Sam Howell, second down, dumped to the ground. DJ Jones, the first man to get there. Now it's 3rd down and long. Simple draw play for Walker, trying to get the edge. He nearly did it. Shout out Grant Delpit for making that tackle. That was scarier than it needed to be. But at the end of the day, we hold Seattle to 3, which, I mean, we won't call that a win, but we won't call that a loss either because we still got a 4-point lead. We have 1 timeout with 30 seconds to go in the first half, and we'll let Trey Hodges-Tomlinson return this kickoff, and don't fumble the ball. That's all we need. At the 9-yard line, with Seattle only having 1 timeout, we're just going to run this into halftime, essentially. There's no reason to risk anything unless Antonio Gibson literally popped off a huge play right there. We can get 1 more snap off without any fear with Seattle only having 1 timeout, so we're going to see what Jalen Henderson can do. Stepping up, throwing it in. Intercepted! That's That's not what we needed. This is Jamal Adams tackled by Cooper Kupp, and that's the way the first half ends. A bit scary, but it's still a 4-point lead for our Rams going into the locker room. I said we were just going to go in the halftime, and then we do that, and it was almost a repeat of Week 6 against the New York Jets when we ended up throwing an ill-advised interception that ended up in 3 free points for the New York Jets. It just about happened again. Thankfully, we were able to make the tackle. The half ended, but as we start the second half, Kenneth Walker is out for vengeance. He got a big run past midfield. Next play, wide open. Tyler Lockett out of bounds to the 28-yard line. Howell looking to pass way back. Got his man Metcalf. Maybe not. Thought he did. Maybe not. Second down. Row Torrance plucking up the gap. Down goes JSN. He won't even get a yard. He loses a yard. Now it's third down and long. Howell looking. Nothing's there. Try to flood that left side of the field, and our defense played it to perfection. And we forced Seattle to their 3rd field goal attempt of the game. And that was a bit sketchier than it needed to be, but Jason Myers still boots it through. Seattle trailing by 1, and I mean, that's not much. In a game like this that is a true chess match, a 1-point lead, a 1-point deficit is not really anything because this game has just gotten started. Alright, now we're really going to feel the flow of the game and see who can force the other into a true mistake because, you know, this is essentially a game with a playoff feel, and Antonio Gibson is feeling great right now. Whoa, baby. And next play, wide open, Kirko. Bang! 2 big plays, and our Rams immediately respond with a touchdown. You want to talk about feeling the opponent out? You want to talk about making chess moves? We just moved the queen. I don't want to say it's checkmate by any means because there's a lot of football to be played, but we just put the Seahawks in a precarious position with those 2 big hitters. Seattle now down by 8, going play action on first down. That's going to be caught by Lockett. Good sticky coverage by Kobe Durant. Arguably too good a coverage right there to where he actually put himself out of position. And now it's Seattle with 2 big plays to get them past midfield as Harris, I believe this is Damian Harris on the carry. And after a lot of running around, he gets 3 yards on the play. You see Dylan Brooks injured, so he'll be out for the next couple of plays. Blitz up the gap. Down goes Howell. It's Deion Jones with the sack. Now it's 3rd down and long. Howell, good pocket. Not much of a pass rush until Jadeveon Clowney cleans up the mess. And on 4th down and forever, you gotta punt that ball away. We're wondering who's gonna step up without Aaron Donald? I think the answer is truly everyone. A team effort from the defensive line, from the linebackers of Deion Jones to Bo Braid and the secondary. Everybody is playing a part in playing some pretty good defense. Now let's see if the offense can keep things together because remember, against Miami, we had the lead and we folded that away. So Jalen Henderson and the boys gotta strap up and close this game out as Antonio Gibson close to the first down, but no cigar. It's 3rd down and 1 at our own 41. Pressure coming. Oh, and pressure bust pipes. Open man, and Jalen missed them. 4th down and 1 at our own 41. Are we going to go for it? Lining up to go for it, we will. And we're going for it all. This is for Kupp. And it's overthrown. Oh, it's overthrown, and it's a turnover on downs. That was open. That could have been a touchdown, at the very least the first down. Instead, Henderson with a bad mistake, and right away, Seattle scores. It's JSN for 6. After Metcalf got the big play on the drag, Jackson Smith-Njigba gets the touchdown. Now a 2-point conversion to try to tie the game. Howell looking in trouble, rolling the pocket. Is anyone there? Oh, it was nearly Grant Delpit. It actually went through the hands of Grant Delpit, but nonetheless, dropping that, it's all good. We stopped the 2-point conversion. We maintain our 2-point lead, but the questions are still there. Can our offense close this game? If Jalen Henderson is missing even open guys, what shot do we really have? Henderson! Oh, he got out of the scram! Jalen's got magic in his cleats! But does he have magic in his arm? That's always the question from the quarterback position, as Julian Fleming, I haven't mentioned his name yet, he makes the catch, only the 8th completion of the game for Henderson, make it the 9th as we go down low to Gibson. That'll end the 3rd quarter, our fragile 2-point lead being put to the test. Oh, Jalen puts a block on after throwing the pass to Hunter Henry. It ends up being an unorthodox gain of 9 yards. Gibson gets his clock clean and doesn't even get the first down for taking that shot. It's 3rd and inches. Henderson up the gut. He's got the first and more. He's still going. He's fearless. Jalen Henderson to the 19-yard line and jumping over the cameraman in the process. Next play, Henderson got it to Gibson. Jalen's feeling it in his veins. 7 yards away from the end zone. First down, Merritt outside, stretching away, cuts it back inside. Down a yard short of the end zone. Good play by Merritt. Can we finish it off with Gibson? No. Maybe lost half a yard on the play. 3rd down, empty set. Jalen Henderson, what can he do? Blitz coming. Oh, he got hit. Trying to throw it to Puka. Puka was open. Henderson couldn't get it off in time. 4th down and 1. We're still on the field. Are we going to go for it? Yes, we will. Henderson to Cobb. Call up 10. And he always answers. It's cold-blooded Cooper and the PAT to give us a 2-possession lead. And we came out in a very similar look from 3rd down to 4th down, and Seattle also came out in a similar look, and it was basically, look, if Seattle's going to give us that same defense, we're going to get Cooper Kupp one-on-one. We got to give Cooper Kupp the ball. And if he doesn't make the catch, I can live with the results. Now we have a 9-point lead. Now we got to play some defense. Man open, caught. And that could have been scary. JSN in stride with the catch. The tackle made by Torrance at the 36-yard line. That's a good open field tackle by Jadeveon Clowney. Back from injury, making plays today. Howell middle. Dash dropped. Nice hit put on by Delpit to force the incompletion. It's 3rd down and 8. Everything's got to be 4-down territory here. But we won't find out about that 4th down decision for now as DK Metcalf makes the catch. But keep an eye on that clock. 4:30 remaining in regulation. Seattle wants to score and score quickly as Moreno Cropper. He'll make the catch to the 40-yard line. That'll stop the clock. 4:20 remaining in regulation. Maybe not in the game as Howell picked off Torrance, the rookie, with the interception. Maybe the biggest interception of his rookie season. Wow! I don't know what Seattle tried to do right there, trying to target Kenneth Walker, I believe. Torrance, right place, right time. And now we go into a 4-minute offense, running it on 2nd down. Gibson, big first down, and now it's time for Seattle to worry about using those timeouts, or we're going to use up a lot of clock and get some yards in the process. Antonio Gibson, tough running for a gain of 7. Oh, but this play, he goes backwards. Devin Bush with the tackle for loss. That will take us to the 2-minute warning. Huge 3rd down. Henderson looking, Kupp. Wow, completely off of the mark. Cooper Kupp wide open. That would have been a huge first down, but Henderson with another big miss. That'll give Seattle one last chance to dance for first place in the NFC West. On the line today, can our Rams retain the lead in the division, or can the challengers, the Seattle Seahawks, put something together? So far, no good. A miss by Howell on first down. Minute 43 remaining from their own 17. Howell picked off Kobe Durant. Kobe balling out in Los Angeles. That's nothing new, and that might be the dagger. As Antonio Gibson with the first down run. Seattle not burning any timeouts yet, and still not burning any timeouts. Interesting. I don't know what Seattle's doing, but we're going to gladly milk this clock all the way down on 3rd down. Get a quick run off with Antonio Gibson. Another great open field tackle by Devin Bush, but the Seattle Seahawks are waving the white flag. They're not going to call those timeouts. They're going to take them home with them, and that means our Rams in Rams house will protect the division lead. The Rams find a way to win without Aaron Donald and stay in first place in the NFC West. Oh man, I didn't know we could win without Aaron Donald, because so far this season we lost against the Jets and we lost against the Dolphins without AD. We found a way to win without 99 today, and this is only the beginning of what's going to be a hellacious end to the regular season for us. But our first test, I'd say we passed the test. We definitely passed the test. Seattle gave us a hell of a game, as always. Shout out to the Seahawks, GG's to them. But, I mean, this gives us hope. This gives us light at the end of the tunnel that our season may not fall apart without Aaron Donald. Maybe we can pull it off and try to make a playoff push without AD. And this is a huge game for that. But it's going to get tougher from here on out. So, leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Don't get too hyped up just yet because there's a lot of big battles upcoming for our Rams. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.